2. Good morning, Monona Grove. I'm Olivia Bezeret.
And I'm David Gedner. These are your announcements for Friday, September 13th,
Woo!
2019. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next week in Student Services, check out Edgewood College or be a Marine. Stop in Ms. Boyd for a pass if you do not have lunch or would like to obtain more information about their programs and offerings. Edgewood College will be in Student Services September 18th at 1:15 p.m. and the United States Marines will visit the Student Services on September 19th starting at 1 o'clock.
Class homecoming t-shirts will be sold during lunch for only $10.
What a steal.
Make sure to wear your t-shirt on Wednesday, class color day. The class officers will be selling in front of the Commons next to the school store.
Today is the last day to pick up your PSAT student guide. Bring $22 to the main office.
Walgreens would like all students to be aware that due to safety concerns, students will not be allowed in the store between the hours of 7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Once again, Mr. Kling interviewed some new teachers at MG. Let's take a look.
Happy Friday morning, Silver Eagles. We're here on the 3rd floor, and I'm here to introduce you to some new smiling faces. I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves and what they teach.
I'm Miss Nielsen, and I teach physics here.
I'm Mrs. Walker, and I teach math.
I'm Mr. Asplin, and I teach chemistry.
And I'm Mr. Willem, and I teach computer science and math.
All right, thank you. Next question I'll ask is if you could tell the students a little bit about your background, maybe where you went to school, and any other schools that you have worked in.
I went to school at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio, and this is my very first year teaching.
I went to Trinity Christian College just south of Chicago, graduated in December, so was at Verona and Lodi High School for a little bit in the spring.
I got my bachelor's degree in Madison, Wisconsin, and then I got my master's out in Seattle, Washington. So,
I finished my teaching certification at Edgewood College, and this is my first teaching job, but if you might be able to tell by the hair, this is not my first gig. Before this, I had earned computer science degrees from Cornell University, and I worked on Wall Street and a few other places being a software developer and manager of IT people and stuff. So.
All right, can I ask each of you to give the students your impression of Monona Grove so far in your first week or so?
It's been super fun and welcoming. All the staff and students are really wonderful to work with.
I would say the same thing. Everyone here has been so warming. It being a lot of our first teaching gig, it's been nice to have all the support.
yeah, everyone's been really nice. When I make mistakes and I just say, hey, I don't know how to use Google Classroom, everyone's like, hey, Mr. Asplin, this is how you do it. So that's been pretty awesome.
And so Mrs. Willem graduated from Monona Grove years ago, and I'll just say this isn't the same place that she went. I will say it's been an awesome place to be working so far. I feel like part of a family.
Okay, the last question, the important one. I'd like for you to tell our students a hidden talent that you have or something that they wouldn't know about you just from looking at you. Ms. Nielsen.
Something that you wouldn't know about me just from looking at me is that I speak Italian.
Along those same lines, at one point in my life, I knew German better than I knew my English.
I'm fluent in Australian. I studied abroad there during my undergraduate degree, and I learned how to speak Australian. So, good day, mate.
I guess keeping with the theme, I speak food. I really like to cook, and I've cooked for well over 100 people at a time.
All right, there you go. The third floor is apparently the floor of languages and food. So take that first floor. So come on up and introduce yourselves to these fine people if you have them in class, or maybe you have them next semester. And with that, I'm going to send it back to a very handsome gentleman in Studio B. Wow, thanks, Mr. Kling. That was fantastic. I'm here somehow in a different outfit on a different floor to talk to you about our first SOAR drawing of the year. Students, as a reminder, you can look for ways to earn SOAR tickets from staff members. These tickets can be turned in the wooden box outside the school store for a variety of prizes. This week we are giving away 2 parking tags that can be used for all of first quarter. Teachers, I'm going to encourage you to give out SOAR tickets as you're teaching your expectations. Look for students that are meeting your expectations, particularly around things with maybe technology, and to reward students for things that they're doing well. We have 2 winning parking spots. The prizes or the tickets were written both by Mr. Jefferson. So Mr. Jefferson gave both of the winning tickets, and they go to Cassie Antonson and Ashley Price. So Cassie and Ashley, come find me at lunch today, and I will give you your parking tags for first quarter. So why don't we take a little stroll over to the desk, and then we'll send it to them.
Wow, this is going to be hard to read.
Here are the latest updates on MG Sports. Varsity football takes on Milton at home tonight at 7. If you can make the game, if you can't make the game, watch the stream on the Monona Community Media YouTube channel.
JV2 boys soccer has the big frolic at 5 tonight.
Varsity boys soccer plays in an invite in the Dells today and tomorrow.
Boys and girls cross country will compete at the Madison West Invite tomorrow.
Varsity volleyball heads to the Mount Horeb Invite. JV volleyball plays at the Wanakee Invite.
Girls swims will race at Baraboo Relays, and the JV boys soccer travels to Invite in Wanakee. Good luck, Silver Eagles.
Today in the traditional line, popcorn chicken and a dinner roll, or meatball sub with mashed potatoes, celery sticks, creamy coleslaw, and chilled applesauce.
Happy birthday today to Rated at the Griffith,
Sophia the Swim God Rose,
Madison Walker,
and Becky Johnson.